Now I'd like to invite up Dr. Diane Baker, Annual Awards Committee Chair. Diane?
I don't think I need the 8-foot stool, but thank you, Dr. Maloney. It's my pleasure to present the Rose Hirschler Award. The Rose Hirschler Award is awarded to physicians who have made significant contributions to medicine and dermatology, and who, through their achievements, have enhanced the role of the specialty of dermatology and women in the specialty of dermatology. This year's recipient is Dr. Jane Grant-Kels. Dr. Grant-Kels is the embodiment of the WDS motto, physician, leader, mentor. She's professor of dermatology, pathology, and pediatrics at the University of Connecticut School of Medicine, and she's the director of the Cutaneous Oncology Center and Melanoma Program at UConn. She established the dermatology residency there in 2007 and just recently stepped down as department chair. As a physician, Dr. Grant-Kels is renowned for her regard for her patients and her expertise in caring for them. She is a strong voice for professionalism and for the ethical practice of medicine. Her many leadership roles include service on the board of directors of the WDS and the American Academy of Dermatology. Her career of leadership was celebrated in 2015 by her selection for membership in the International Women's Leadership Association. Her selection was based, and I quote, on your outstanding leadership skills, commitment to your profession, and contributions to your community. Jane, as you've heard, is the co-founder and the co-editor-in-chief of the International Journal of Women's Dermatology, and she's been that since its inception in 2015. She, as you also heard, along with Dr. Dede Murrell, saw the potential for academic reputation of the WDS to be furthered by this journal. And she and Dr. Murrell established the journal and made it the reputable source it is today. And you also just heard that due to their stewardship, the International Journal of Women's Dermatology was recently accepted for indexing on PubMed Central. And finally, Dr. Grant-Kels has been a mentor to students at all levels of professional development, from medical students aspiring to be dermatology residents to her peers who aspire to be like Jane. Through skill, leadership, dedication, and hard work, Dr. Grant-Kels has brought women dermatologists and the dermatologic conditions that women face to greater scientific prominence, and she's done it all with amazing grace and wit. I'm honored to present this award to Dr. Jane Grant-Kels. Jane.
Stand up. I don't need it. So I was just going to say thank you, and then I bumped into Lynn Drake, and she said, you should tell them stories. So it's her fault, and I promise to keep it short. I am incredibly honored, almost speechless, which is impossible for me after that introduction. I'm sorry my mother and father aren't alive and my husband isn't here, and my children who think I'm, But I am honored to be selected as a recipient of this award. To be recognized by my colleagues in the WDS means more to me than really I can ever express to you. I grew up in a lower middle class, literally a ghetto, in an area called Washington Heights in the 1950s. And at that time, I could never have imagined a room like this filled with brilliant, empowered women, or an organization like the WDS. I was very lucky. I've been very, very lucky in my life. I had a father who, despite the values of the time, told me that I could be anything I wanted to be. My husband told me not to include this, but at the same time, I had a mother who told me, "Why do you want to be a doctor? Just marry a doctor." So I did both. If I have done anything in my life and my career that's been of value, I have to tell you that I really do owe it to the love and devotion of my husband, Barry, who was my best friend in medical school, and we have been married 44 years. He really, not to be trite, is the wind beneath my wings. He has supported me at every level and tolerates my many, many idiosyncrasies, which is that I'm addicted to work. I also could not have done what I've done without my partners from the University of Connecticut Health Center, many of whom, only some of whom actually, are sitting here. They have been a source of friendship, loyalty, encouragement, and become my extended family over the years. And nothing that we've done at UConn, which I think is pretty terrific actually, could have been done. It's been a partnership, and I'm very grateful to them for their friendship and loyalty. I'm also very lucky because even though I'm old, I have been lifted on the shoulders of others, some of whom are younger than me, some of whom are not, and some of them are sitting at the table, and I ask to join me. Wilma Bergfeld, Lynn Drake, Suzanne Albrecht. Even though you may be younger than me, Suzanne, you did help lift me up, and I appreciate that. The people that I've mentored, most of them have become mentors to me, and I am grateful to them as well. And I really want to thank all my friends at the WDS and the AAD who have inspired me and given me opportunities of a lifetime and befriended me. I'm basically actually a very shy person. It's hard to believe when I get up here I don't seem it, but this is very painful for me. We used to be extraordinarily intimidated at this luncheon. It's like going into a beauty parlor, all these elegant women, like following Pearl Grimes. She's so sophisticated and elegant, and I'm a country girl from Connecticut. But I thank you for all the opportunities that you've given me, and none of anything that I've done I really owe to you. So in giving this award to me, you're actually giving it back to yourself. Thank you for all you've done for me. Thank you.